Welcome this morning to Tsawwassen United Church, our video worship for this Sunday. It's good to be with you and good to welcome each and every one of you, members of our congregation and those that might be joining us online from various different places. I'd like to, first of all, just bring a little bit of update about opening. It's on everybody's mind these days. Here in BC, we are hearing that things are beginning to open up, but we're not ready to dive right in full out yet. But we do want to begin to prepare you, and on July the 11th, Sunday, we are going to ask that you think ahead and plan and prepare to bring a drink and a sandwich or whatever you might like for a light lunch, and come and bring a lawn chair and sit on our front lawn with us and let us have a meal together and enjoy some in-person company. We will still like to keep our distancing and all of those protocols in place so that we are very cautious and careful of all that might be there. And then on the Tuesday, the 20th of July, we will also have a lunch gathering outside. This is all weather-based. If it's a good, beautiful day, we'll be outside. If it's not, we'll have to sort of reconfigure what we're doing. But we invite you to think ahead and plan for that. And in the next week, we will be hearing the other steps of opening. And we will bring some of that to you, how we would like to see that unfold here in our congregation. A couple of other brief announcements here. Last week, the regional meetings, the annual general meetings of our regional council met and discussed movements and life of the wider church, the United Church of Canada. And that can all be seen online if you're interested in looking at and reading some of what was talked about there. We bring in our prayers today, a number of different people in our thoughts, and there will be others that we haven't named here, but please be mindful. Members of our congregation that we're holding in prayer very especially these days, Lynn Meinert and Maureen Haggerty. There are so many others that we would name as well. Please hold them in your prayers. I'm asking prayers for Marie Hook. It is Sandra's mother, and it's her stepmother, and her son passed away just suddenly yesterday. And so we're just mindful of the loss of life, touching families closely. We're also holding in our prayers Shaughnessy United Church, in that some of their property was damaged over the last while, causing concern and a worry in congregations when we express our beliefs and the things that we want to uphold in the community, that it's vandalized. We don't appreciate that. We don't want to see that happen. We want to be a light in the world around us. One joyful celebration, Robert Gillespie celebrated his 89th birthday on Thursday. And so happy birthday, Robert. With the announcements done, I would ask that we hear this brief land acknowledgement. We're mindful that we preside and worship on the lands and territories of the Tsawwassen First Nation. May we live with respect on this land and live in peace and friendship with its peoples. Let us join together in this call to worship. Give thanks to the Lord, for God is good.
God's steadfast love endures forever.
We have seen God's wondrous works all around us.
So we come to praise God's holy name.
Open wide your hearts in this time of worship.
We lift our hearts to God with thanks and praise.
And our first hymn of worship today is in Voices United Hymn Book number 660, How Firm a Foundation.